Over the course of Fortnite, we have been through 3 different maps and are now approaching a 4th map soon. With the release of Chapter 4 in a couple of weeks, it leaves us with questions on if the map will come back in Chapter 4 or if the map will ever come back again. Fortnite is now in its 5th year, and it could either leave us thinking that the OG map is close to us or it's getting farther and farther away. In this video, we will be answering all of those questions, and although we aren't 100% sure what the future is going to hold, we can infer when and how the OG map will come back to Fortnite. First off, will the OG map come back in Chapter 4? The short answer is probably not, since Fortnite has still been getting a lot of attention from its community. I mean, they're still one of the #1 games with active players per day. If Fortnite is getting this much attention from their fans, then there's no need for them to bring back the old map. I usually like to call it the back pocket trick. The back pocket trick is when Fortnite keeps the OG map in their back pocket until they start seeing a dramatic decrease in active players, in which they will bring back the majority of the old map. Since Fortnite isn't seeing that decrease and hasn't seen it in the past 5 years, there's clearly no need whatsoever to bring back the OG map. Plus, Fortnite knows that they are making a huge amount of money off of their collaborations, item shop, and battle passes, which makes them not have to bring in more OG players back to Fortnite. If they are seeing money, then they don't have a care in the world to see that OG players are leaving the game. But this doesn't mean that we won't see any of the old POIs in Season 4. Fortnite usually likes to sprinkle a few POIs on their map to regain some attention from the OG players. For example, they might bring back Salty Springs or Lonely Lodge so more people will come back to see the game. By doing this, they're not fully using their back pocket trick, but they are rather advertising their game to the OG players. So, we'll definitely see some old POIs come back to Fortnite, but don't count on seeing the OG map fully come back to Fortnite in Chapter 4. Now, there is actually some dispute between the OG players. They like to pose the question, do we even really want the OG map to come back to Fortnite? And personally, I actually really don't. As OG players, we love to see the old POIs that we cared about return to the game. But after a while, it really doesn't feel the same as it used to. Part of what made OG Fortnite fun was that we only played it for a short amount of time, and then it went away. If we bring back the whole map, it will start to be viewed very badly upon the OG players, since they'll say statements like, sweats are ruining the whole map, or the graphics make the OG map not feel the same as it used to. The problem with bringing back the old map is that you can't forcefully change the whole entire game back to its original state 5 years later. This will actually be the death of Fortnite, since its new players will leave and its old players will get so tired of the game that it won't be fun anymore. And this will happen because the OG players won't just want the OG map back. They'll start to want the weapons, the skins, and even the battle passes. This just won't make anything that was OG special anymore. Now, going back to what we said about the back pocket trick, this trick that Fortnite is going to use will actually be the death of Fortnite if they bring it back too soon. So, will the OG map ever come back to Fortnite? In my opinion, I don't think it ever will. Fortnite is just trying to maintain their game with the younger audience they've created over the past 3 years. In the first 2 years of Fortnite, Fortnite was in its prime, and it was considered the OG era. But now, more than half of its OG players have left, and they are left with a younger audience playing Fortnite. Their strategy right now with creating new maps and sprinkling some old POIs onto them is one of the greatest marketing techniques that Fortnite's doing. They're still maintaining their younger audience and are typically bringing back some of the OG players along with it. But if there was really a big crisis in the game and they really needed to bring a spike of players back to the game, their back pocket trick is the only thing they got left. Now, we know that Fortnite is not dying, so it really limits our chances of getting the majority of the old map back. And like I said before, you shouldn't be too upset if you never see it again, because it was almost 5 years ago and you have so many memories that you made off of it that you still think of to this day. And I'll tell you, when they bring back the old map, some of those memories that you've made will probably get ruined. It's nice to look back on the great things that we experienced in old Fortnite, but we shouldn't wish for too much of it to return. Summing up the video, the OG map is most likely not going to return based on the evidence that we have right now. If you guys have any opinions or arguments on when and how the OG map will return, please be sure to share them in the comments, and I will most definitely respond to them. Thank you guys so much for tuning into the whole video, and if you guys enjoyed, be sure to leave a like and hit that subscribe button for more content like this. Peace out, everybody, and thank you guys for watching.